Storytellers from across Africa and beyond gathered to revive a tradition they say is dying out. Wangi Wakamanji is a Kenyan storyteller who incorporates poetry and dance into her tales.
Our histories are important to me, and I kind of talked about that a bit in the story that I told on stage, that they connect us to our memories, our ancestry, and they guide us.
Sanjali Jabate accompanies several performances. He plays the traditional kora or African harp. Jabate hails from a family of storytellers known as griots in Gambia that has kept alive oral histories in West Africa for more than 7 centuries. In the age of smartphones and video streaming services, the art of live storytelling is gradually being lost, according to festival organizer Maimuna Jallo.
I started this journey about 3 years ago, and I traveled to various small villages to look for East African folktales, and nearly everywhere I went, people had no recollection of their own stories.
She says the generation of people who used to tell the stories are now well into old age.
For me, it was really important to see how do we preserve not only the stories, but in particular, the culture of telling stories orally. Because I think it's very different from watching a television program or reading a book. But to have that storyteller in front of you with an audience to be able to interact is something very precious that we're in danger of losing.
The stories address issues shared across African societies such as corruption, greed, war, and nepotism. So if you ever wondered about the folktale, "Why Don't Chickens Fly?" it's because the chicken misused all the wealth given to him as king of the sky. When the other birds discovered his wrongdoing, he was banished from the air and became man's favorite food, John Namai told his audience. Mariama Jallo, VOA News.